Good morning, class. Today we are going to start reading of chapter number 6, Scratch Programming, Introduction to Game Creation from page number 65. We will start with know the fact of this page. Scratch was developed by the Lifelong Kindergarten group at the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Media Lab, led by Michael Resnick in 2003 with financial support from the National Science Foundation, Intel Foundation and the MIT Media Lab. The first official website of Scratch was launched in 2006. So Scratch was developed at MIT Media Lab by the Lifelong Kindergarten group that was led by the Michael Resnick in 2003, and the financial support was provided by National Science Foundation, Intel Foundation and the MIT Media Lab. Michael Resnick is the creator of the super simple Scratch programming language, and the Scratch began development in 2003 and was released to the public in 2007. And the Scratch 1.0, it was the first version and it was very similar to Scratch 1.4. At that time, the website was a small blog where projects could be uploaded and played. As the Scratch grew, the website was made larger and various versions of Scratch was available: Scratch 1.1, Scratch 1.2, 1.3 and 1.4. Scratch was made with the intention to teach kids coding, how to code with the help of Scratch, and it was a simple and easy language. Next is Scratch 2.0 has the vector editor and allows us to edit projects directly from the web browser or in an offline editor. It was officially released on May 9, 2013. Scratch 2.0 was the second major version of Scratch following Scratch 1.4. 1.4 version के बाद 2.0 Scratch का version release हुआ, and it was the first version that included the online editor as well as an offline one. It went into public beta on January 28, 2013, but officially it was released on May 9, 2013. And the Scratch 2.0 projects are saved in .svg format. जो भी हम projects Scratch 2.0 में create करेंगे उनको हम save करेंगे with the extension .svg. Know the fact, Scratch can easily run on different operating systems including Windows, Mac operating system and Linux. Scratch will run in most current web browsers on desktop, laptops and tablets. You can view the projects on mobile phones, but currently you are not able to create or edit projects on phone. Let's know more. Sprite's name. The name of a sprite can be changed by clicking inside the box that displays the sprite's name. So you can also change the name of the sprite by clicking inside the box. जिस box के inside में Scratch का name display होता है, आप उसके ऊपर click करके आप उसका Scratch का जो name है वो change भी कर सकते हो. So it was easy for you to change the name of a sprite by simply clicking inside the box. जिस box के inside आपको sprite's name नजर आ रहा है, आपने उसके ऊपर click करना है and you can change the name of the sprite. Next is types of blocks in Scratch. There are 6 different block shapes: hat shape, stack, boolean, reporter, C and cap. Firstly, we will discuss hat blocks. Hat blocks are the blocks that are designed to start a script. These blocks usually have a rounded top and a notch at the bottom of the shape. Other blocks can be placed below it but not on the top. In total, there are 11 head blocks. So, head blocks are the blocks that are used to start a script. If you want to write a script for the sprite to perform some action, so head blocks are used at the top, at the start of a script. And it usually have a rounded top. See here, this is the example of a head block and it have the rounded top and a notch at the bottom. This is the notch that is at the bottom. In the top there is round head and at the bottom is a notch. Other blocks can be placed below it. हमने बाकी जो blocks add करने हैं वो इसके below add करेंगे, इसकी top में नहीं add कर सकते, because it is designed to start a script. And in total there are 11 head blocks that are used to start a script. Next is stack blocks. Stack blocks are the blocks that perform the main commands. जब आप अपने sprite से कोई command perform करवाना चाहते हो तो उसके लिए आप कौन से blocks use करोगे? Stack blocks. These blocks have a notch on the top and a bump at the bottom so that other blocks can be stacked above and below them. There are 77 stack blocks and this is the most common block shape, because if you want the sprite to perform some action then you have to use the stack block, and action can only be described with the help of stack block. So it is the main and the most common block shape that is used in script in order to create a script. See, this is the example of the stack block and it has a notch at the top and a bump at the bottom. So other blocks can be added below it or above it, but in head block you cannot insert a block above the head block. You can only stack the blocks at the bottom of the head block, but in stack block you can stack the blocks above as well as below it, because it has a notch at the top and a bump at the bottom. Next is Boolean blocks. Boolean blocks represent the conditional logic that returns either true or false. With hexagonal shape, there are 13 of these blocks. So, Boolean blocks are used if you want to use some conditional logic. And conditional logic only returns two values. First is true and second is false. See, this is the example. It is a hexagonal shape and here less than logic is used and its value will be only true or a false. So if you are using any conditional logic in a script, then you have to use the Boolean blocks, and there are total 13 Boolean blocks. You can use 13 different conditional logic in a script. Reporter blocks. Reporter blocks can hold values which can be numbers or strings. Shaped with rounded edges, there are 37 of these blocks. So, this is the rounded edges of the reporter block. Rounded edges of the reporter blocks, and reporter blocks are used where we want to hold some value. Value can be in numbers or in a string. And there are total 37 blocks that you can use. If you want to hold a value, then you have to use the reporter block, and the value that holded by the reporter block can be either numbers or in a string or in a alphabets. Next is C blocks. C blocks are the blocks that are C-shaped and are also known as wrapped blocks. So C blocks are C-shaped. This is the C shape. So these are the C-shaped blocks, and this is also known as wrapped blocks. These blocks loop the blocks within the C shape or check if a condition is true. So here forever, अगर आप कोई भी लॉजिक या कोई भी आप कंडीशन है आपकी, वो कॉन्टिन्यूसली आप चाहते हो फॉरएवर रन करती रहे, देन यू हैव टू लूप दैट ब्लॉक विद इन दिस सी ब्लॉक. अब फॉरएवर के इनसाइड में जो ब्लॉक्स को यहाँ पे लूप करोगे, वो ब्लॉक जो है वो फॉरएवर एग्जीक्यूट होता रहेगा तब तक जब तक कि कंडीशन जो है वो ट्रू रहेगी. अगर कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगी वो एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करेगा. सो दीज ब्लॉक्स लूप द ब्लॉक्स विद इन द सी शेप. इस सी शेप के इनसाइड हम ब्लॉक्स को लूप करते हैं, एंड इट इज आल्सो यूज्ड to check if the condition is true or not. So if the condition is true, then the loops that are inside this C-shaped block are executed. And there are 5 C blocks and they are present in the control category. अगर आपने control C-shaped blocks use करने हैं तो आपको वो blocks कहाँ से मिलेंगे? Control category में. We have done in the first video of this chapter that there are 10 blocks category and C-shaped blocks are available in the control category, and there are total 5 C-shaped blocks that you can use in your script, and these blocks are used to block the loop inside this C shape or to check if a condition is true. अगर condition true होगी तो अगले वाले blocks execute होंगे. अगर हम forever ले रहे हैं तो जो भी loop, जो भी blocks इसके inside है वो forever execute होते जाएंगे जब तक कि हम अपने program को stop नहीं करते. Next is cap blocks. Cap blocks are the blocks that end scripts. अगर आप scripts को end करना चाहते हो लास्ट में आप क्या यूज करोगे? cap blocks. अगर आपने start करना है तो आपने क्या यूज करना था? head blocks. They are shaped within a notch at the top and a flat bottom. You cannot place any blocks below them. There are two cap blocks which can be found in the control category. So this is the cap block and it is used to end the script, and they have a notch at the top and the flat bottom. That means you cannot place the blocks below them. आप इसके नीचे blocks को add नहीं कर सकते, आप इसके top में add करोगे. And there are total 2 cap blocks only, and that is also available in the control category. So these are the shapes of the blocks that are used in Scratch to create a script. You can use the block according to your category. Next is changing the backdrop of the stage. The new backdrop icons are used to change the background of the stage. We can either create our own backdrop or choose any backdrop from the available built-in options. Scratch provides 4 different options to change the backdrop of the stage. Let us learn each one of them from the following. So new backdrop icons, these are used to change the background of the stage. आप अपनी स्टेज की बैकग्राउंड को चेंज करना चाहते हो, you can use the new backdrop icons. आप अपनी न्यू बैकड्रॉप भी क्रिएट कर सकते हो और आप कोई भी बैकग्राउंड जो अवेलेबल बिल्ट इन ऑप्शन से अवेलेबल है आप वो भी लगा सकते हो अपने स्टेज के लिए. सो दीज आर द 4 ऑप्शंस that you can use to create a backdrop. First is choose backdrop from library. That means जो built in backdrops available है आप उसमें से कोई भी एक चूज कर सकते हो, वो आपकी स्टेज की बैकग्राउंड में सीन जो है वो सेट हो जाएगा. To choose a backdrop from the Scratch library, click on this option. The backdrop library windows pop up. The library is divided into 2 sections, category and theme, and select the desired theme. Choose any backdrop from the displayed list and click OK. The selected theme will be set as the backdrop of the stage. So this is the new backdrop option and these are the 4 options. If you want to use the backdrop from the Scratch library, then click on this option. Choose backdrop from the library. Library will be displayed that have 2 options. First is category and another is the theme. You can choose the category and then the theme that you want for your stage, and it will be applied on the stage. For example, this theme is selected, that is desert, and on the Scratch बैकग्राउंड में स्टेज में वो थीम आपका अप्लाई हो गया. आप जो भी यहाँ पे चूज करोगे वो आपकी स्क्रैच की बैकग्राउंड पे अप्लाई हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट इज पेंट न्यू बैकड्रॉप. दिस इज द सेकेंड ऑप्शन, पेंट न्यू बैकड्रॉप. दिस ऑप्शन विल ओपन द बैकड्रॉप्स विंडो editor where we can create a new backdrop window according to our requirement by using the paint tool. तो ये आपको क्या ओपन करके दे देगा? backdrops windows editor, जिसमें हम न्यू अपनी बैकड्रॉप जो है वो क्रिएट कर सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू और रिक्वायरमेंट. जो भी हम चाहते हैं अपनी बैकड्रॉप में आ जाए वो सारी चीज़ें हम खुद पेंट कर सकते हैं इन दी बैकड्रॉप्स विंडोज पेंट एडिटर. अपलोड बैकड्रॉप फ्रॉम अ फाइल. दिस ऑप्शन, clicking on this option opens the select files to upload by app scratch.swf dialog box. Select the required file for the backdrop and click on open button. The desired image will be uploaded for the backdrop. So if you want to choose a backdrop from a file, then you have to click on this option When you click on this option, it will open the select files to upload dialog box that was by the app.scratch.swf, and then you will choose the required file that you want for your backdrop and click on open button, and the selected image will be uploaded for the backdrop. New backdrop from camera. Selecting this option allows us to click an image using the built-in camera of our computer system and imports it onto the stage as a backdrop. अगर आप इन तीनों options के अलावा backdrop जो है वो कैमरे के थ्रू select करना चाहते हो तो when you select on this option, it will allow you to click an image using the built-in camera of our computer system and imports it onto the stage as a backdrop. And you can import the image that you have clicked using the built-in camera of our computer system onto the stage as a backdrop. So you are having 4 options. First is you can choose a background from the Scratch library, you can paint a new background, you can upload a background from the files that are available on your system, you can create a new backdrop from the camera, and you can use the one that suits your requirement. Next is let's know more. To remove a block, right click on a block in the script area and choose the delete option from the menu. So if you add a block in a script area but later on you want to delete it, simply right click on that block and choose the delete option. It will be deleted. Likewise, we can remove a sprite by right clicking on a sprite on the stage and selecting the delete option from that list. So if you have added a sprite on the stage and you want to delete it, simply right click on this block and then choose the delete option, and that particular sprite will be deleted from the list. Next is the when clicked block is in the events block category. Scripts that begin with this block will run once the green flag located at the top right corner just above the stage is clicked. So the when clicked block, this is the when clicked block that is available in the events block category, and the script that begin with this block. जिस भी script के top में हमने ये वाला block रखा है वो block तब execute होगा जब हम green flag जो टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में है स्टेज के उसके ऊपर जब हम क्लिक करेंगे तो हमारी वो स्क्रिप्ट एग्जीक्यूट होगी, क्योंकि हमारी जो स्क्रिप्ट है वो इसके साथ स्टार्ट हो रही है. सो व्हेन वी क्लिक ऑन इट ओनली देन द स्क्रिप्ट विल रन, एंड दिस ग्रीन फ्लैग इज लोकेटेड एट द टॉप राइट कॉर्नर ऑफ द just above the stage, and the green flag is the programming feature that when clicked will start all the scripts in that projects that are headed with the when green flag clicked block. जिन भी प्रोजेक्ट्स में हमने जो स्क्रिप्ट की स्टार्टिंग है वो ग्रीन फ्लैग when green flag clicked block लगाया है, वो ये वाला फंक्शन जो है तब एग्जीक्यूट होगा जब हम ग्रीन फ्लैग जो हमारा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर में स्टेज में अवेलेबल है उसके ऊपर हम क्लिक करेंगे. सो इट वाज द कॉमनली कॉल्ड स्टार्ट ब्लॉक एंड इट इज एन इवेंट ब्लॉक कैटेगरी. Next is you can repeat the action of the sprite as many times as needed. To do so, use the various blocks from the control block category such as repeat and forever. So if you have some action for a sprite and you want to repeat that action as many number of times, you can do that also with the help of control blocks that are available from the control block category. You can use repeat, forever. Control block category, these are the color coded gold color and they are used to control the scripts, and there are currently 11 control blocks, 1 head block, 5 C block, 3 stack blocks and 2 cap blocks that are used to control or repeat the action of a sprite as many times as needed.